Well, darling, look what you've done to me. I'm not the person you want me to be.
All right, here is a tutorial to the dance Trapped in Your Fantasy, a 48 count, 4-wall advanced nightclub choreographed by myself to the song Hollow by Victor Ray. Cool. There's 2 restarts, no tags. Starting from the top, we step that left foot back and sweep the right for 1. We go behind 8th into our 1030 diagonal and hitch the left. We do a cross quarter rock back with a hook. Cross quarter rock back and hook, and that will lead us to our 730 diagonal. Cool. We step half quarter with a sway. Step half quarter with a sway. We are now in our 430 diagonal. Yeah? And then we have sway, sway, and an 8th turn to our 3 o'clock wall with a sweep. Yeah? So it's 12 o'clock, 10:30, 7:30, 4:30, 3. Yeah? Diagonals, diagonals, diagonals. Here we go. One more time from the top. 7, 8, sweep, 1. Behind with a hitch. Cross quarter hook. Turn quarter sway. Sway, sway, sweep. The last thing I will say before we move on to the next 8 count, when I do this hitch, I like to raise up onto the ball of that right foot just for fun. Cool? All right, moving on. We just did our sway, sway, sweep. So we sweep that right foot forward to 3 o'clock as we go. 1. Weave with the sweep. 2 and 3. Behind 8th collapse. 4 and rock that left foot forward. Drop the knees, drop the chest, throw the arms over the chest for 5. 5. Yeah? Then we recover onto the right for 6. Quarter turn and rock forward on the right, 7. When I rock forward on that right foot, I just throw this right arm up as if I'm going to like grab a string to turn on a light. But I'm not going to grab it. I'm just going to throw it up and leave the hand open. Cool? We're going to run back left, right, left. The last left being a half turn over our left shoulder. Lots of words. But as we run back, we're just going to pull that right hand into us. Cool? So we just rock forward on that right foot, run back left, right. And again, that left step is going to be a half turn over the left shoulder. Lots of left. And we go 1. Back into our 730. Cool? So we just did 7. Run back. 8 and half 1. Cool? This is the fun part. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to break down the arms and then the legs separately, and we're going to combine them. But this is the part that everybody struggles with. So just the legs. Here we go. Rocking that left foot forward. 1. Recover onto that right foot and hitch the left. 2. And then step back on that left foot, make an 8th turn right with sweeping the right foot back and around. Cool? 1, 2, 3. Just whole counts. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? So now face 12 o'clock, and let's do these arms real quick. Rock that left foot forward for 1. We take the right arm and then the left arm. And it's going to go 1 and So in the third wall, in the second verse, he's going to say locked up, and that's when those hands are going to get hit. 1 and Cool? So we step that left foot forward. 1. Right arm goes and left arm goes Right arm goes up to the left diagonal, left arm under the right, up into the little right diagonal. Cool? So we just did 1 and We grab as if we're grabbing that light switch from earlier, but we're going to imagine they're ropes. You grab the ropes on 2. We pull the ropes apart. 2. We cross the ropes back over and we open our hands into jazz across our face. 3. Cool? Mirror me. So this is your right hand. This is your left hand. This is your left foot. Cool? So we go 1, and then our right hand goes and. Left hand goes We pull apart ropes for 2. Cross the ropes back over and then let go of the ropes and open the hands across the face. 3. Cool? So again, 7, 8, go 1. And 2 and 3. Cool? Facing 12 o'clock, and then we'll move on. 7, 8, go 1. And 2 and 3. Yeah? Easy peasy. Let's try it into our 730. Step on that left foot forward. 7, 8, go 1 and When we pull the ropes apart, we hitch. 2. We cross the ropes over in as we're still hitching, and then we step with the 8th turn and sweep as we roll the hands over our face for 3. Cool? Let's try that without pausing. 7, 8, go 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah? Gonna take lots of practice. Let's try it from the top. Remember, we just did our rock forward on the right foot with the throw. We run back 8 and 1 and 2 and 3. Cool? Let's try it from the top. Stepping back and sweeping. 7, 8, sweep, 1, 2 and hitch. 4 and hook. Turn and sway. 8 and 1. Weave and 3. 4, collapse. 5, turn, quarter, throw, run, back, back, 1, and a 2 and 3. Cool? Behind, quarter step, anchor step, half, half, run, run, run. Cool? Yeah, easy peasy. So we just did rock, hitch, sweep. We go behind, quarter step for 4 and 5. Anchor step on and 6 and, not 6 and 7, and 6 and. So we just did 4 and 5 and 6 and half turn with a sweep, 7. Cool? And then half, another half running around left, right, left, 8 and 1. I see a lot of people using that sweep as a half turn. It's not a half turn. It's like an 8th turn, and then you use the run, run, run to get the rest of the way to the back wall. Cool? So we just swept on 3. We go 3, and then we go behind, quarter step, anchor step, sweep, run, run, rock. That's a rock on 1. Cool? So what it is not 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1. That is not what it is. It is 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1. Yeah? The sweep is just sort of delaying the turn that's going to happen. Cool? Let's just try that from 1 and a 2 and 3. Cool? 7, 8 and 1. And a 2 and 3. Behind, quarter step, anchor step, small sweep, run, run, rock. Try it from the top. Here we go. 7, 8, sweep, 1, 2, hitch, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, and a 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, run, 8 and 1. So we just rock that left forward on 1. Cool? We rock forward 1, recover onto the right with a sweep on the left. 2, behind side cross, 3 and 4, except that's not exactly what it is. Yeah, it's still a weave, but it's a fun weave. So we go rock 1, sweep 2, behind prep, and when we cross that left foot over, we're going to make a half over the left, sweeping the right around. It feels a little awkward, but it's fun. So we just did behind and sweep, rock. Cool? Just that, rocking the left foot forward. 7, 8, and 1, sweep, 2, behind, 3, sweep, 4, rock, 5. One more time. 7, 8, rock, 1, sweep, 2, weave, 3, sweep, 4, 5. Cool? Awesome. 6 and 7, we just did 5. 6 and 7 is recover, quarter, full spiral. Yeah? So we just rocked 5. We go recover, quarter, step the left foot forward, full spiral, 7. Yeah? And then 8 is a step forward, and is a quarter turn to 6 o'clock, and 1 is a rock back with the right foot. Cool? Well, again, we just did our big sweep for 4, rock 5, recover 6, quarter, spiral 7, 8, and 1. Let's just try that from the rock sweep, behind side big sweep. Cool? So we just did our sweep for 7. We run 8 and rock 1, sweep 2, weave 3, sweep 4, rock 5, recover and spiral 7, turn 8 and 1. We're almost done. 16 more counts. Cool. And 2 restarts. Don't worry about that. Sweeping back. 7, 8, sweep 1, 2, hitch 3, cross, hook 5, turn, sway 7, 8, sweep 1, 2, sweep 3, turn and collapse, and quarter, throw, run it back, back, half, and roll it with the sweep. Behind side step, anchor step, small sweep, run, run, rock, sweep, weave, big sweep, cross rock, recover, full spiral, and quarter rock. Cool, we're almost done. All right, so I know this happens on the back wall, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn around to the front wall so you can see it. So what that means is we just did our cross rock here for 5, we do 6 and 7, 8 and 1. Just imagine we're on the back wall. Don't worry about it. Rock back 1. Recover 2 and. Sailor step and a triplet, so 3 and a. We sailor step 3 and a. Lock the right foot behind 4. 8th turn stepping the left and and then right foot steps forward for 5. Cool? So that is rocking back on the right foot, 1, recover 2, sailor 3, and a lock and forward on 5. Cool? We step together and then step back. It's like a slow or broken forward coaster. So the 5 is the beginning of the broken coaster for 5. We go together back for 6 and then we go out, out, left, right for a 7. Yeah? So just that, we just did 3 and a 4 and 5. Together, back, out, out, back with the left and rock the right foot back. 8, recover onto the left foot for and a 3/8 back to our 12 o'clock wall, stepping the right foot back, sweeping the left, 1. Cool. So we rock that right foot back, 1, recover 2 and 3 and a 4 and 5, 6 and a 7 and 8 and 1. With the music, I taught this to Chris and Mark. They were my judges at Windy City where I won this dance, won with this dance. And they liked when I sang this part in my lesson, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So 7, 8, go. We planted our seeds and only your tree survived. 6 and boom, ba-dum, ba, and sweep. Cool? So face the back wall and let's try that. It's going to be a little funky, but facing 6 o'clock, we're rocking that right foot back for 1. Recover 2 and sailor step, lock and right foot together, back, out, out, and rock to the front with a sweep. Cool? Awesome. When I do that little bit, I like to add a little body roll in. So I do our sailor step, 3 and a 4 and. When I step that right foot forward, I start with the chest. I go 5, and when I set the left foot forward, I finish it, or left foot together, I finish it. So it's 5, 6, and a 7. It's like I'm falling into that back foot. So I just did 4 and 5, 6 and a 7 and 8 and 1. Cool? All right, so we just rock back on the right foot. 1, 2, and 3 and a 4 and 5, 6 and a 7 and 8 and 1. Try it from the top, and we'll finish the last 8 counts and teach you the 2 restarts. Here we go. 7, 8, sweep, 1, 2, hitch 3, hook on 5, turn 6 and 7, sway 8, sweep 1, 2, sweep 3, collapse on 5, turn, throw 7, run it back, back, turn, and a roll and sweep. Behind quarter step, anchor with a small sweep and a run, run, rock. Sweep, weave, big sweep, cross rock, and a spiral, turn, rock, back. Recover side, sailor step, lock, and forward, together, back, out, out, and rock, step, sweep. Finish it out, behind side cross rock for 2 and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Recover side, cross rock, side rock, hitch. Cross rock, side rock. Step the right behind the left, and a hook hitch it around. And then we go 8 and 1 with behind quarter, starting the dance over with a half turn, sweeping the right foot around. 1. Cool? Just that. We just did our sweep on 1. We go 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1. Yeah, that last 8 count. Here we go. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1. Cool? Alrighty, let's do the full dance and teach the restarts real quick. So, full dance, front wall, full dance. 7, 8, sweep, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, and a 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and a 4 and 5, 6 and a 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1. 2 restarts, 18 counts into the second wall. Yeah, the second wall. So we're just going to do the second wall real quick. I'll show you the restart is. Sweeping back on 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, and a 2 and restart. 2 and 3. Cool? So you keep the hands when you cross over for 2 and 3, but the 3 is the 1 of the next wall. Make sense? Cool. 16 counts into our 5th wall, I believe. We'll be facing 12 o'clock, and we will start the dance and do 16 counts. So we go 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8, and we just don't turn. We open up to this 3 o'clock wall and start the dance over. 1, 2, and 3. Again, that is 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3. Cool? And then in this wall, we'll dance the whole dance all the way through, and then we will finish the dance with our cross rock facing our 3 o'clock wall. We'll go cross rock, recover, and spiral, and then we'll go 8 and 1 to our back wall. 1. We rock the right foot back, and we look over our right shoulder and snap if you feel like it. Again, that ending will be rocking over with that right foot for 5, 6, spiral, 7, 8, and 1. Cool? That's the ending of the dance. Awesome. That is Trapped in Your Fantasy, a 48 count, 4-wall advanced nightclub, choreographed by myself to the song Hollow by Victor Ray. Thanks so much for watching. Have fun dancing.
Well, darling, look what you've done to me. I'm not the person you want me to be.